we start clapping and shit. You know what I mean? Got a little big butt on the wall doing that dirty dance type shit. I'll fuck with you, you know what I mean? Put your hands together real quick like, clap, come on. Clap, clap, clap. Big shout out to Showbiz and AG for this one. I'ma bring it back for you, heard? Can I get a soul clap? Go off. Can I get a soul clap? Bring it back for me. Can I get a soul clap? Go off. Go off. Can I get a soul clap? Bring it back for me. Can I get a soul clap? Go off. Can I get a soul clap? Bring it back for me. Can I get a soul clap? I'ma make you move how you supposed to move. Can I get a soul clap? Bring it back for me. Ow! The beat hot, track sizzling. It must be that the Godzilla's in the building. Chef Ramsay, you're eating good in my kitchen. Nothing's impossible when you want a mission. Shit, I've been itching for a figure to start bitching, so my Smithin' could act Western in his bitching. Lightweight, no heavy lifting. Your figures is lightweight, first round decision. Knockout, I stunt real hard in the winter with the dropout. I'm just kidding. But shit, my neck and my hands so cold, I think a motherfucker might be frostbitten. And that's no kidding. No Halloween, no trees or tricking. The serious business. EPMD, every move strictly business. The youngest might not get this. Just follow my lead, I'm guaranteed you get hit. Can I get a soul clap? Go off. Can I get a soul clap? Bring it back for me. Can I get a soul clap? Go off. You with me? Can I get a soul clap? Bring it back for me. Can I get a soul clap? I hear them talking. Wonder how my name always stay in the mixing. Listen, I work while you talking. Another form of walking and staying consistent. That's it. I keep my plans to myself, cause figures will fuck up that energy real quick, real shit. I keep a steel vest on, cause a figure will stab you in the back for a bitch quick. Can I get a witness? Better yet a soul clap. Salute to my G's who still dressed like it's throwback. Bitches with the real hair, swinging like you know that. Keep my body glowing like I was the black Kojak. The bullets like a loan. How much you need, hold that. Matter of fact, keep that. I don't even want it back. Can I get a gun clap? 21 up, put the middle fingers up and say, I don't give a fuck before you give me that soul clap. Go off. Can I get a soul clap? Bring it back for me. Can I get a soul clap? I don't think y'all hear me, man. Can I get a soul clap? Bring it back for me. Can I get a soul clap? Go off. Can I get a soul clap? Bring it back for me. Can I get a soul clap? Go off. Can I get a soul clap? Bring it down for me. Can I get a soul clap? Can I get a two-step? Can I get some bottles at the table for the preset? Post game gonna be crazy once we get wet. When I made it rain, shit, it only made a coach wet. Hotel room got a bustin' off like 2 texts. Made a tap out like we fighting in the UFC. I connect with the figures like a chin check, cause I'm gonna take them places they ain't ever been yet. Can I get a soul clap? Go off. Can I get a soul clap?
Yeah.
How the levels?
The levels is good.
Yo.
I'm loving how I'm sounding.
They actually wasn't, but now they're good.
Good, yeah.
You heard? If you don't know, my name is Mathematics, and that's
Rod, aka Get Fetty,
and we are the Hangout. If you don't know, that's the man on the couch, aka Woody Wood, aka Spades, aka Pause, because I said Woody Wood, aka Ed Sullivan. The Puerto Rican Ed Sullivan. And we got some guests in the building with us tonight. We thought it was gonna be like what's one of them clubs uptown and over there by Hunts Point that be popping?
Diamond.
We thought it was gonna be like Diamonds tonight and shit like that. But we still got that energy in here tonight with us like that. We got my man Trife Boss in the building.
What up, cold world? Y'all already know what it is. Trife Boss, your Blackfield Jackson. If anybody asking, but you don't gotta ask nobody because I'm right. Chill. Talk to me.
You heard. The guard is a S.STREET media family member.
Yes,
sir. He's been down with the cause since day one.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Shout out to the guard. And he brought his lady friend with us. Introduce your friend, girl. That's you want to put the queen in.
Well, I'm gonna let my sister introduce herself. I just like to hear her talk. You know what I'm saying? Sister, you want to stand up and introduce yourself? You want to sit down and introduce yourself? Yeah. Hey, get you some.
Get you some.
You already know what it is.
That's a fact. It's real. It's real.
It's 100%.
100% right there. This,
Emmy, baby.
Talking
to that mic now. You talking to the mic.
Talking to the mic, Queen.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too excited. Yo.
Hey, yo.
Talk to him, Queen.
Let them know who you is, sis.
Keeping up. You got to keep up with Envy.
That's
Envy,
right.
baby.
That's keeping up with Envy, you know what I'm saying? Check out on Instagram because she moving.
That's a fact, man.
Yeah.
We wanted to make sure we had a little action going on. We needed some feminine energy in the building with us. You know, we be doing what we be doing, but we like to keep our audience entertained. This is episode 10.
Yeah.
We still moving. We still dropping joints. You see me with the stunning shades on. For the live, I already said this, but for the people that's just watching right now, for this recording, it is my B-Day.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, September 13th, the Virgo was born. And shout out to all them other Virgos who shit is popping right now. You know, I got love for y'all. That's why I got my stunning shades, my masterpiece, my 2 Chainz. My 2 Chainz, who's another Virgo if you don't know. I got my shit on. I'm wearing my jewelry today. I'm shining. Like paid in full, Cameron saying you heard. So it's a beautiful day today. I'm
yes,
going to
sir.
say this, man. You know, before we get everything going, let me take these shades off. I was only doing it for TV. I was only doing for TV.
Do it for the TV.
Shout out to my homie, the comrade, Made for Kings. He gave me the shades. He sell these joints at his establishment. Go to Made for Kings on Instagram, man. Go to Made for Kings on Instagram. He the one I got these joints. They $10. They not real gold. They're not real gold. I don't like to front. These ain't real gold.
Yeah, no question.
These ain't real gold, but they look fly. They look fly. You heard? So check this out. Before we get into anything, damn, I can really see now.
You can see again.
Before we get into anything, man, you know I got to give a shout out to my partners, my business partners, my S.STREET Media family. Shout out to Made for Kings, the 1718 Collective, Get Fed Records, the Vandal Hour, Grind Hard TV. We are the plug, the family vibes, Rice Beans and Banter, Who's Styling Who, Terry's Corner, the House of Hip Hop. High Rise Radio, and I'm not gonna lie to you, we got some more shows on the way too. But shout out to my S.STREET Media family, man. If you don't know, you better tap in with us. We on YouTube at S.STREET Media. We on Instagram at S_Street Media. We are also have a radio station on Live 365, which is also on Instagram at S.STREET Media without the spaces, without the underscores. It's on there. Check us out. We play music 24/7. Shout out to what's our show in Texas? Fancy on Air. Shout out to Fancy on Air. Shout out to Kevin Corner, as I said before, who is also on our radio station, man. It's ran by S.STREET Media and Get Fed Records, if you don't know. So now, after talking about that, because we got to talk about the peoples first. Yes. We got to talk about us first. Fuck everything else. We got to talk about us first. Check it out tonight. We are not talking about Tyrese and Envy. We are not talking about Designer now registering as a sex offender. Let me repeat that again. We are not talking about Designer now registering as a sex offender. Even though that happened, that's not allegedly. That happened. That happened. We are not talking about Sexy Red video shoot being shot the fuck up.
Oh, yeah. Bang, 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 bang.
Real life shit.
Real shit.
We're not talking about that. This is what we say to that.
Hey, get that out of here. Get it out of here.
But I gotta let you know what's happening out there. But that's what's happening. We don't give a fuck. So let's talk about this.
It's trending.
Before we came into this room, before we was doing what we was doing, before we was on live, we was listening to Max the Demon.
Yeah.
Shout out to my Winsburg people. Everybody know Richie from the liquor store. Max the Demon is his son. his music is crazy, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt like I was in hell for a second. How did y'all feel about the video, man, and the music?
The music, he got some nice music. I like what I heard. I definitely like what I heard. You know what I'm saying?
It was a lot of drill demon time in it. Like you really thought you was about to do a job with him. Like, yo, I'm about to jump in the car with you. What's going on?
Yeah,
Come on,
that
let's
was
go.
hard. That was hard.
He was repping in the hood though. Only white boy in there repping hard like that.
And as he should.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie.
And like you said earlier, he looked comfortable, man.
That was crazy. He looked very comfortable in them videos, man. He didn't look like he was just shooting a fast couple of scenes in the hood. He looked like he had his feet up on a couch type of thing going on.
Comfortable.
The music was, let me say this.
Like, I want a piece of fried chicken too.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It is demonic. His name is Max the Demon. What else should I be expecting?
Yeah.
I know. And his pops is my people. Shout out to Rich from the liquor store, man. The music is crazy, man. It's crazy. I like it. Lyrically, what he's spitting, it may be in some like Evil Dead energy, but he definitely could spit in between those bars that he was spitting. Like I heard something. I heard skill there. Yeah,
facts.
It was just no bullshit. Outside of that, since we're speaking about music and we talking about us listening to music, we're going to talk about my man Diddy, man. My man Diddy.
Last night.
Yeah, you know what's funny? This actually might be our first us reviewing music.
Yeah, definitely.
So we chose the God Get Fat Records, aka the man with 28 jobs.
Yes, definitely.
AKA Sleepy. You know what I mean?
Don't tell everybody.
You heard? AKA Sleepy. He came in with this idea of us talking about Diddy's song. I'm not a Diddy fan. And more likely than not, we're not going to get to the upper echelons of podcasting because of my feelings. I know this. They're going to call me like the new wave star and Buck Wild. So, the God brought this music to our attention, and the song name is I Like. We all listen to it.
Yes.
So we're going to go around the room and ask, how did y'all feel about the song? Not the video, but the song I Like, featuring the gorgeous Mary J. Blige.
Yeah. Well, me, I like the song if Diddy was annoying. When it first came on, I'm like, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? But then when he started, it just threw me off. It'd have been nice with just her just singing like a regular, ballad type song or something. Because that's Mary. I could listen to Mary.
That's a fact.
Mary, she always bring her jazz to something. So it's just the beat selection is just something that I can't really get to. It's an old school beat. He's trying to bring it back, like a more dance vibe to his songs and everything now. But it's just, it's still a little something missing. And then his verse, it just comes out of nowhere.
Him not being on the song. That's what was missing. Him not being on the song.
He wasn't on the song for the first minute and 55 seconds.
And it was listenable to me.
And that's not even, we're not even bullshit on that number.
Yeah.
He came on pause. He entered pause. He started rhyming at a minute and 55 seconds into the song, and he ended at 2 minutes and 18 seconds. So it's less than like 30 seconds that he actually rhymed. How you feel, Envy? Because you was there listening with us.
You talk my shit.
Tell him.
First of all, the Mary J. Blige part was too much. Like, I understand the concept that was going for, like in the back in the day. Like, I feel like they were bringing out what music they had back in the day, like the little style. But it was just too long and it meant nothing because I didn't hear it really whatever she said meant nothing. And it was mad long. So is it Diddy song or is it Mary J. Blige song?
They split it.
Figure
They split it. They
but
split it.
like you said, Diddy only popped in, like he showed up and popped out
Yeah,
and
Mary song.
disappeared. Like he was in there for a minute and then like Mary
A minute too long.
I love Mary. I love her to death. She's good. Like, you know, I was vibing to her voice, but the lyrics need some tuning.
They wasn't aiming nowhere.
It ain't give me no feeling.
Yeah, it was.
No.
I ain't gonna
that
lie,
plane ain't
though.
take off.
Yeah.
I always
You gotta
felt that
land the
Mary
plane.
needed to stop writing for herself so much. I'm just being honest.
Spazer, how you felt about it,
Well,
man?
listen, man, the song sucks, and I think that he did a disservice to, you know what I'm saying, to Mary J. Blige. You know what I'm saying? The 411, that album she made, I don't know, nothing else could top, and all the new stuff that she made, nothing, man. So,
She got her point. Like, I ain't gonna lie,
411
that
is a classic. 411 is a classic. 411 is a
Damn,
classic.
Mary, what's the 411?
That's a fact.
Now, you know what that sound like? It sound like they got drunk, they was in the club, they put up in the studio.
They just
like,
did
let's
anything. Like,
make
yo,
some
man, let's
shit.
say something.
And they just put up with some wild shit.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I definitely wasn't feeling the song. If I'm not mistaken, they took a DeBar song was in there somewhere. You know, they destroyed that. One of my favorite songs. They
They did destroy that. They did. They ain't do no justice.
He sounded very mundane and dragging
Unorthodox.
along. He sounded like every bit of 50-something. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know, I definitely wasn't feeling the song. It sounded like a try at the Crown again, and he missed totally. It sounded outdated. It didn't sound like now. I'm not gonna lie to you. It sounded like he's trying to recapture something. I'm glad, like the others, somebody else said that his verse was short, and it was almost like this
A filling song.
Yeah, like some, and he was just like some salt on the meal. Like it was less than 30 seconds. It wasn't too much. It basically was a Mary song.
Not even no sad song. He was soft.
Yeah, I'm not. So we're going to say, so
He was salt.
who's voting who's voting that they liked it?
He was salty.
Thumbs down.
All right, yeah, definitely thumbs down from us.
Thumb down, boy. You got to boost it, boy.
Boo. I know we're not going to make it on to Revolt. I know we're not going to be on Revolt no time soon.
Well, all right.
But at least, Diddy, you know we speak our truth.
Yeah.
We not no bullshitters. We not the yes men.
So sign us up to Revolt.
That's a fact.
That's what you like anyway.
That's a fact.
We
That's a
gotta
fact.
revise, review, and
I ain't no ass kissing around here.
Give us one of those contracts.
Facts.
That's it.
Well, not one of those.
Yeah, not one of those contracts.
Not one of those.
Not one of those.
You know, but
A regular contract.
Yeah. Like Noriega and them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Noriega and them.
Noriega contract.
Yeah.
Yo, man. You know, we are advocates for smoking here at at the Hangout. We do indulge a lot before the show. We not gonna lie to y'all. We are 420 over friendly. Over friendly. Yeah. So, you know, I was in Williamsburg this week for my birthday on the 13th. I went to my hood. Shout out to all the people who I did see. A few people shouted me out for my birthday. Shout out to all of them. I went back to the hood. Always do, but I went back, and in this conversation that I walked into, a female was saying about like a bad rule, a rule to being in the cipher. And one of these rules to being in the cipher, which I thought was interesting, I said, I'm going to use that for actual segment or actual topic for the show, and she said,
I know something on here.
Passing the blunt when it's off. She said, I hate when motherfuckers pass the blunt when it's off. And I agree with that, even though I am notorious for doing that. Notorious. But I hate when it's done to me, though. But I understand. How y'all feel about this, man?
That one really don't bother me. Or the blunt, if the blunt is out.
Yeah.
I can agree with you.
It's
I
all
never
right.
really even looked at that one today. You saying it now? I never. That one. I'm like, damn. I don't think I really never really heard nobody on my side really say anything about that.
It's a real hassle if you don't have a lighter to light it. Now you got to run around doing the due diligence to.
Well, hey, that's your fault.
To light the blunt now.
That's his fault. You a smoker?
Yeah.
How you ain't got no lighter?
Because the nigga that was smoking before me got my lighter.
No, hey, you know what? And I'm like this. If I don't got a light and the blunt went out, I'm like this to myself. I'm like, damn, I should have had a lighter. Yo,
Let me get a lighter.
Yo, let me get a light. Fuck it. Know what I'm saying?
I figured the person
The blunt can go out.
Yeah.
If it's windy and we smoking, you never know. It could go out.
Yeah.
Facts.
But you know, you
Or
be
somebody
prepared.
fucked up.
But let me say this
The
though.
roll.
But can I give you? Can I give you a scenario? And this was a good scenario. So when they pass the blunt and it's out, and they don't give you the lighter wet it, because there are times when the blunt is out and the person know the blunt is out and they give you the lighter wet it like automatically, like
like here.
like so. Just assume that if you do got a lighter or don't got a lighter.
See
right?
now, that's respecting.
That's respect.
That's respecting the blunt went out rule right there. You know what I'm saying? He respected it. Let me hand the lighter with it, man.
Yeah.
Now there are people though that the blunt is out and they don't say nothing and they just pass it and you take that first.
Oh yeah.
Yo, this shit is out.
Yeah,
That's
say
what-
something. Say something to me, yo. It's out. Yeah, say something.
To say something.
So you understand where I'm
Yep.
coming from?
Yeah,
There is
definitely.
a way that it becomes like, fuck, you didn't say nothing, nigga. Like, you know,
Look around.
there was no courtesy in that one. There's no courtesy. All right, but let's talk about rules and being in the cipher.
There you go.
Do anybody have any rules? Anything that you know accept or don't accept in when it comes to ciphering when you're smoking?
Just don't pass the blunt.
What?
Yeah, but you mean?
Don't pass the
Y'all
blunt.
worried about a whole lighter, but y'all need to worry about passing the blunt. Y'all know who y'all smoking with?
Oh, who you smoking with?
Right.
Oh, well, shit, I am cautious. I don't smoke with too much people. I'm real cautious of that.
So what you saying? A person who's over holding the weed, like holding the weed too long?
I'm saying just in general, like health issues. Like,
That
you know.
people need to watch you.
Like, I
That
see
don't
too
smoke
many
blunts with
people
anybody.
At the club, at the bar,
Like people just be
yo,
passing
pass
blunts
that,
and don't even know.
Random people.
Yeah, don't even know a
Random
person.
people.
Oh, free with
Like,
your
y'all worry about
weed.
the
Yeah,
lighter, nah,
being
y'all
free.
be
Like I
doing
done been
that
in
shit
clubs.
around,
I done been in
downtown.
clubs. Like what she's saying. I done been in clubs and I seen people light blunts and I'm standing there with them and it be people that I don't know. And they pass the blunts and when they come to me, I'm like, nah, I'm good. Right in their face. I don't hide nothing. I let them know, like, yeah, I'm not taking the blunt because you had it. I don't know who you is, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then y'all be too drunk. God forbid, motherfucker got a little pimple on his lip. Y'all too geeked the fuck out drinking that Hennessy. Yeah, y'all, let me get that.
I'm glad I don't
Right,
get.
and y'all
I'm glad I don't get
like,
drunk.
Oh my God, what happened?
Smoking
You
the
know
blunt.
what happened?
Bump on the lip ain't cool.
Not at
Bump
all.
on the lip ain't cool at all.
Not at all.
That is a fact. Okay.
I already know.
Yeah.
I hate the ping pong.
Oh,
I hate the ping
I
pong.
hate the ping
The
pong.
ping pong happens a lot.
that's when you smoking with like a
Somebody
husband and
forget
wife.
you. Somebody forget you in the cipher.
Yeah, the husband and wife.
Like
joint.
you know, somebody ate coochie before they gave you that
Hey.
blunt. Like,
Oh, that's a wild
I
one.
suck some, you know.
I told
That's different from the ping pong.
That's different.
That's different from the ping pong. Ping pong is somebody skipping you and not.
cipher here, and for some we keep acting like you ain't there. I'm
go-
gonna keep passing to him. We ping ponging back and
Yeah.
forth.
Oh,
Go
my
back.
bad.
I ain't here.
I'm being dirty, back.
Wait, so
Yeah,
please
yeah.
explain what your ping pong was, because I definitely you took it to like.
straw right here.
Get you, sir.
That's what the ping pong is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause you got to remember, you get in her aspect. She don't smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a smoker. I'm sorry, I don't smoke. But
I got two that I can't
you know
stand.
what? I don't smoke. I only smoke to go to sleep sometimes, but that'd be like one pull, I'm high as fuck, I'm going to sleep. But I would never share blunt with nobody. Like, I roll my own.
I feel it ain't nothing wrong with that.
Joint and I be fine. Don't want to share with you. Especially when they lick the blunt, they lick the blunt.
Yo, that's actually one of the things I wrote down. Wetting up the back of the blunt or rolling the whole blunt.
I think that's my worst one. I hate when somebody pass the blunt and it's wet. Yo, I be wildin'. I call them all out, make them feel stupid. I'm like, man, this wet lip nigga, what the hell's up with you, man? Like, I hate that, man.
Slobbing on the blunt.
I'm trying to figure out how do that actually happen.
Because
what causes
people be
that?
holding the blunt in here. For one, I don't understand why some people put this much of the blunt. Like, all you supposed to have, you really, honestly, like, you listen to what she's saying about smoking with people.
Yeah.
When I smoke with somebody, most of the time, that blunt is right here.
That's a fact.
And all I need is a little tunnel here to get for the smoke to go. I don't need to touch the blunt.
But what y'all talk about, how y'all don't know how that shit get that wet.
Hey,
the
yo.
Same way. The same way. Guap 3000.
Get you some. Every time she go there, I'm gonna say, "Get you some."
That's a fact. I don't know. That's one of my pet peeves to smoking, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I got another one.
I start smoking once I get there. I bet this. Ooh.
Right.
I got another one.
If that blunt wet, that mean you eating good pussy.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Damn. So what I should have my shit
You lick it
wet.
right. And for the ladies, you sucking that.
Get you some.
I don't know, man. I might start smoking Dolo. Times is kind of crazy these days.
Yeah, man.
The statistics is not in our favor
At all.
Oh man.
I got one I can't stand.
Tell me.
When somebody just ODing on a blunt like they smoking by themselves.
Oh man.
And it wasn't even theirs.
Especially when it's really female to do that. They just forget they so used to just sitting there on their phone or whatever watching Now That's TV and ain't nobody else there. Like ain't nobody else there to pass the blunt to. Like pass the blunt. Like you're not here by yourself smoking. You didn't buy the shit. You ain't roll the shit. You didn't like the shit. I just passed it to you. Pass my shit back.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm notorious for that one too. Look, I point the finger at myself. I start the sentence with I and end with me. You know what I mean? I admit to that one. I admit to that one. I am guilty of that. And I usually don't admit to nothing.
Right.
But I admit to that one.
Yeah, man.
I overhold. Pause.
Hey yo.
Yo, what about when, you know what I'm saying, when you smoking and then you just holding on to that? You know what I'm saying? And it's just burning dollars and cents. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! You letting the wind smoke?
It's just the whole ash.
Ain't nobody smoking but the air.
Talking and they just talking and like, yo, like, dude, pass that.
Yeah, that's another one. You right?
Another one.
Yeah.
Because I got a habit of telling people that, yo, stop letting the wind smoke the blunt. You just there talking.
Yeah, so you basically saying like it becomes an incense instead of weed.
It's an incense.
It's an incense.
That's crazy. That's the one that I never thought about myself.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Let me throw my own money
Zion.
on
I thought the blunt
flavor
usually go
incense.
out by itself.
They get like sage.
Yeah, they start waving it so it give it ends. It'll burn
Leave it
more.
by the window.
Wait, say that again.
What?
About the blunt going out?
Like,
By itself.
yeah, I thought it goes out by itself.
Sage goes out by itself.
Me too. No, whoa.
Yes, it does.
Man, that should be, you gotta be careful. That should still be burning.
Yeah,
I'll be like, this is ashtray.
That means you got mad issues in your life that you gotta
The
clear.
vibe is on. The vibe
Stop,
is
shut
on.
up.
The vibe was
No,
The vibe
that
is
just
on.
that just mean that shit is hard to put out.
Hey, yo.
That's it. Hey, yeah.
Put it on.
That's the word. Because you know, I mean, I burn sage and all that, and my life is good. I don't complain about nothing. I'm mad nonchalant. But yo, when it's time to put that sage out, you think you had that one time? I thought I put that shit out and I left.
That's telling you to keep it on
I'm like,
because
damn,
people are
I
evil.
still smoke. I still smell that shit. And I look.
That
It's
shit
just
say, keep me on.
one thing still burning. Not even the whole thing. There's one little string.
She said it's the sign to keep it on. Yo, since we talk about weed and all that shit, grabber, man, it's the new sensation of New York City. I can't tell you about nowhere else, but I can tell you about New York City. If grabber is the word of the day, of the month, of the year. I'm not gonna lie to you. Recently, I've been using grabber.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
But why you use it?
I usually use tobacco for my cigarettes.
Yeah, like we
right. But a lot of people who don't smoke cigarettes don't want to smoke with me. Pause.
Oh, you be putting the tobacco in the cigarette in there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't want.
You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. It's not for the cigarette aspect. It's for the aspect of
nobody gonna smoke with you.
No, I want to make sure that the blunt burn. When you just burn weed by itself in paper, it no lie to you, it doesn't burn correctly
at all.
They keep going out. Pieces of weed be coming out the blunt. So you gotta give it some type of like backbone.
Right.
And some people use a grabber. Some people use tobacco. Some people use Fonto. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some people like.
But Fonto is grabber.
That's how the Garvo his shit.
Fonto is grabber though. We all know that, right?
And it's tobacco.
But it's got a different texture. Pause.
Yeah, I mean the only thing they did was curate this shit and dry it out.
Yeah, that's it.
But it's just the same thing. The Fonto leaf dried out. It's just that some people prefer to just take a strip and burn like that, and some people prefer. I'm gonna be honest. Grabber came into play with me in the winter time. Because in the wintertime, I got tired of stripping off a piece of the Fonto. You know, you got to burn it, get hard, it be cold. I'm like, man, this is too much. When the grabber came out, I was like, oh shit, damn. It saved me the time. You know what I'm saying? My hand ain't cold. Roll a blunt real quick and I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Trife is an advocate for grabber. We done through events, and he had some Bronx shit. What was the special grabber that you
Bristol, baby, all on the table, parked on Paul. Bag of Bristol, you know about that Bristol, baby.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It was popping at this. People was buying that shit.
Yeah. I think it was you. I told man, people know. I'm like, wow, you'll see. People start coming to see that little bag, that little sandwich bag, like, that's Bristol? Yep. Let me get that.
Yo, you were staying up on all the new grabber at that point in time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you. The grabber is, this is what I don't get. You have people who, I want to say the younger people, not to say anything against the younger people, but a lot of younger people I see, they be like ODing with the grabber.
Yeah.
Right? Yes. First of all, it's not grabber. Let me just say that. It's not grabber. It's grabber.
Right.
Right? But the young people, they be ODing. Let me just say this. It's like a ratio you got to use to grabber.
They don't know it at all.
So my ratio is 10% grabber, 90% weed. That's my ratio.
That's a good ratio.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you. I see a lot of people doing 50-50s.
Yo.
I see people do a 60-40.
Grabber is?
Yeah,
that shit is cutting the weed. You are turning a 3.5 to a 7. That's crazy. You are cutting weed, literally. Literally, you are cutting weed. You are turning a 3.5 to 7 grams.
That means you ain't got no more money for another 3.5.
There you go.
I'm going to make this last forever.
But let me just say this. That's not even the worst ratio.
No.
I done. You hear me?
Yo.
Y'all hear you.
I done heard 60-40s.
Yo.
Grabber.
I done heard
60-40s grabber. 60-40 grabber.
That's crazy too, man.
That's a normal.
I'm not going to lie to you. That is a cigar. That's a cigar. That's not weed. Yep. That's a laced.
They cutting the grab.
THC laced cigar.
Yo, they not cutting the weed with a little bit of grabber. They cutting the grabber with a little bit of weed.
There you go.
Yo, it's crazy. These kids is trying to stretch the shit out of 7 grams, crazy, man. Oh man, they pounds. They doing grabber. They do a grabber pound. Basically, is saying like a kilo.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
A grabber pound is a kilo. That's 2 pounds and 2.2 pounds of shit. Yo, and they really smoke. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's what they smoking. These young people are smoking that shit, man.
I got a question, yo, about the grabber. Y'all actually know where that originated from, right?
Please educate us, because I don't. I thought it was from the
First,
Bronx.
I'm gonna give y'all a flashback because every time I say this, I realize I ain't the only one that experienced this, and we didn't really pay attention, right? Back in the days when we was younger, when they had all the weed spots all over the place, right? The Rastafarians was in them shits. I used to go in the weed spot to get weed and shit, and I see them back like, yo, what's up, Dread? Yo, Wam. Got the weed out, take out a sandwich bag, and I always thought it was cigarette tobacco. You know what I'm saying? And they put that shit inside with the weed, and I always said to myself, like, why the fuck these niggas putting tobacco in they fucking weed? This was years ago, yo, when I was a little nigga. Yep. And now when motherfucking the grabber shit get popping, I said to myself, like, yo, hold the fuck up. This is what these Rastafarians been doing for years.
Yep.
They been burning down the fronto leaf and making it quicker. They can roll the shit and putting that shit in their weed. And all the time I used to think it was just tobacco they throwing in there just to boost it up. Like in jail, like somebody put they put the boost. That's what I thought they was doing, not knowing it was the grabber leaf all the time.
That's what
and mad people don't know that. When they think about it, and when people start thinking about how many spots they went in and think about the Rastafarians, and they start thinking like, yo, damn, they was putting some brown shit in their weed.
Yeah, I ain't know where the fuck grabber came from.
Word.
And they came to like New York. I don't know what they doing in Cali. I'm not gonna lie to you. I be around Cali people.
Cali be switch it out. They be on the cigar.
I don't be around Cali people. I just recently was around a Cali person. They did not bring out no grabber. They did not mention grabber.
They do not like grabber.
I watch a lot of like shows, podcasts about. I watch a lot of podcast shows, and from California, and I don't see them using grabber when they're rolling. That's definitely a New York shit, man. I wonder who's one of the people that got that shit popping.
Popping out here, right?
Shout out to Bristol. Y'all know what it is. When y'all hear that name, anybody know that name, they already know. They took it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, man.
And that's a block. That's a block in the Bronx, so y'all know. You know what I'm saying?
You don't
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, that's the name. That's the name of the hood, of a block in the hood.
Oh, wow.
That's what it is.
And you know what I'm saying? They originated that over there, and it's to the point, man, shit, you go pull up and like you said, you go buy pounds of that if you want.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Because you ain't going to find it in no store like how you find all these other grabbers. You're not going to find it in the store.
Exactly.
Yo, I went to 28th Street to buy a grabber in bulk. And they had so many flavors, man. It was like 10 flavors, honey, all this shit. I'm like, I don't know which one rock. And you gotta invest like
all that shit.
You gotta buy in bulk. They don't allow you to buy. You can't buy this one. You gotta buy in bulk. And I'm like, I wasn't trying to try which one was gonna work, man. But it's like
I tried a few of them, and all of them shit is disgusting. Anyone with flavor is this. Anything with flavor disgusting. Just give me original, natural. You know what I'm saying? I don't like wraps with no flavors. Because it takes away from the weed too. All these flavored wraps. Just give me anything that's natural, the natural leaf. Where I'm just gonna taste that in the fucking weed. I don't want to taste no grape in there, no strawberry, and no Hennessy or none of that crazy pineapple. No,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
You like the flavor joint?
Not all of them. Not all of them. My zigzags, the 4 in the pack. Shout out to my dollar. My dollar for 4 zigzags in the pack. Zigzags. I like the regular, but I do like sweet. And once in a blue moon, I may get like a flavor. Oh shit! Somebody got Be careful! You did it. She did it. Limbo. Got past the wire. You don't know. That was some Mission Impossible shit right there, man. That was a Mission Impossible.
It's crazy.
Yo, sidebar.
Definitely.
Since we talking about weed, which used to be drugs, which connects to Hunter Biden. Oops. Allegedly.
Allegedly?
Shit is going down
question
in
mark.
the White
Allegedly?
House.
Allegedly.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. When Obama was in the White House, you could say whatever you want about black people in the hood, but when it came to the White House,
You can't say no bullshit.
no motherfucking, no scandals with the guy.
Nothing.
No scandals with the guy. I don't care what you say. We might have went into financial deficit.
That's it.
Yo,
That's it.
they might have fucked up Roe versus Wade or something. You know what I mean?
Hold on.
Something.
I don't know. How shit happened when Obama was in. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hold on.
It might have whatever.
A lot of freedom went around.
Whatever. But at least he didn't get caught in the Oval House.
But
Getting
then think about
Oval.
it. I'd rather he'd have got caught in the Oval House than fucked up all that shit. That's fucking fucked up.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Shit. He fucked shit up.
They set Obama up like they did Dinkins.
Yo.
Yeah, they did.
They set him up. They put 2 black people in charge when everything was going
Crazy.
to the dirt. You know what I mean? They like, if you gonna let y'all niggas shot,
Yeah,
pause. Matter
shot.
of fact, I gotta stop. I gotta clean up my language.
They about to do it to a third person too.
Oh man.
Eyes wide open.
Oh,
He be getting a lot of heat now too.
oh yeah. So back to Biden.
Yeah, back to Biden though.
Yo, Biden, man, his son, he is allegedly a black guy. He's doing blackface. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
I'm saying it right.
Yeah. Blackface.
He's doing blackface, but without the makeup. He's doing blackface without the makeup.
Without the makeup.
He is getting caught in the crack spots. He might have allegedly dropped some cocaine in the White House. That's what I heard from my man. That's what I heard from my man. I'm not going to say names because I don't want the feds on his ass. Pause. I don't want them niggas on his back. Pause.
Allegedly.
You know what I mean? But I heard from my man that he might have dropped a dime or 50 or something in the White House. But now, I think she's trying to find the bathroom or the room. She's walking back and forth. Make sure you keep an eye on that.
Bag is in there, right?
Oh yes, the door's open though. She can open the door. So yeah, Hunter Biden, he's doing alleged blackface impressions. They are charging him for the gun.
Doing fiendish stuff for real.
You know what's crazy when your father being the president can't help. It's crazy, man.
Can't do nothing for you.
He applied for an application.
He alive still? Oh, damn, I didn't even know that.
I ain't fucking with him.
Yo,
I forgot.
his son is crazy, man. So he applied for
Allegedly? No.
allegedly he applied for a hammer.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm not talking about the rapper. He applied for a hammer.
Can't touch this.
And he said that he doesn't use drugs. And I don't know. He should have been struck by lightning if there was a God for that lie. That's how you know no God exists.
Cause he'd supposed to have been
He
down.
supposed to be struck by lightning with that one, like boom,
Struck
like
down.
boom, turn the pookie real quick, like you know what
up.
I mean. I don't know what the fuck happened with that one, and I know obviously the guy wasn't looking at him when he applied, allegedly, because he's an addict.
He applied online.
Allegedly, but he's an addict. Oh, he did.
He had to apply online.
Oh yeah.
Nobody see
Somebody hooked that up.
Somebody hooked that up.
You think he went to the black market or something?
I think he was in the spot filling it out. They were like, "Yo, we need your information. Come on."
Right there in the spot.
Right there in the spot.
Yeah. So he's getting caught up. They charging him. They're gonna bang him. Pause. They gonna
Hey yo.
what it was is he was trying to get a deal.
Yeah.
He was supposed to get some
Crazy.
You know, some shit where
Trying not to go to jail. That's what he was trying not to go to jail.
they was about to give him. I don't know I forgot what it was called. I don't want to fuck it up.
Yeah.
But the deal was he wasn't going to jail. He was getting.
Oh, she don't want to start. She don't know she don't care. I don't know she about to fix those clothes up in there.
He's about. He's about.
I didn't see her. I'm like,
He's about to He's what did I just say?
we gonna keep the cameras rolling. Get you some. Go ahead, talk. I'm sorry. Focus.
So this dude, man, I forgot what I was about to say. Man. So I just want to know what it was. Is he was trying to get a deal, and the deal was that he was going to get not do no jail time, probation, all this stuff, and they was going to let him go. But what happened was they have more charges that they're about to charge him with, and he didn't want to cop out because he said, "Yo, why cop out and you're still going to charge me with more shit?" So
They go to booth.
they said, "You know what? Fuck that. Now you're facing 10 years."
There you go.
You know what I mean? He got called a 38 special revolver, and now since you don't want to cop out now, it's real. It's real now, and whatever it is, Hunter Biden. I mean,
You're
his
going
pops,
down. You're going down, Hunter. Pause.
His pops.
Hey, yo, Paul.
There's no diplomatic immunity. He ain't Cameron.
Yeah.
He ain't Cameron.
Camera.
Nah, you know.
All Cameron?
Yeah, it wasn't diplomatic immunity.
Oh,
Diplomatic immunity.
My mind like this. What? He's a diplomat. I forgot.
Diplomat.
Yeah, so they about to roast his shit.
Yeah.
So shout out to the man, my man Hunter Biden. I always like that Hunter Biden.
Yeah. He kept it real.
I like the villains. I'm always root for the villains. Oh, sidebar. They caught my man who broke out of jail.
Yeah.
They caught him.
The Spanish brother?
Yeah, they caught him, man.
They caught him.
This is the follow-up to that story. This is our technical way of saying it. This is the follow-up to that story. They caught, I think his name is Danny something.
Yeah.
They caught him.
They caught him.
You know what I mean?
We
Bloodied up.
We missed it.
That's
Bloodied up
crazy.
and all that shit.
We missed it.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? They caught him 7 days. The dog caught him. They had a dog on him and all that. I saw I've got the dog name. The dog name is stupid too.
Dad, the dog got an award.
Yeah,
the dog got the arrest.
and you know what's bad when they take the picture? When they take a picture with you.
The
That shit's
police.
crazy.
The police take a picture with you. The
Get you some.
When they take the picture with you, you know what I mean. So that's foul.
I'm fucking with the God. I'm gonna fuck his whole
It
focus
was
up right
crazy.
now.
I heard while he was on the run, he did a music video. While he was like,
Yo, he
how
was
you
wildin'.
like he was wilding.
Oh,
he was.
man.
No, not on
wildin'.
the limb.
It's
Not
all
the
right.
Rick Ross.
It's all right. It's all right. That's why we don't pay more than $10. Stuff. And it was a gift too, but we don't. That's why you got never buy expensive shades, man. Shades is the one thing. Like it's like lighters of clothing.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that you fuck up, you lose, you forget. They still.
That's why they make $100 a day.
Yeah.
I left my Gucci's in the cab, $1,800.
Wow.
I was mad as hell.
Oh, somebody stole my shit from my ex chick's crib one time, man. Some Gucci joints. Actually, that look kind of similar to these, man. What is wrong? Camouflage joints. Yeah. So they caught my man. Another sidebar. A return to last week's follow up to last week's story. BG story.
Oh.
BG,
Oh my
man.
God, man.
BG, the hot boy.
They roasted
Literally.
Shout out to Mr. Commodore because he funny as hell with that
that was crazy.
that do-over.
That was crazy. He's getting cut up on the internet, man.
Oh, that nigga.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to add on to it. I feel bad that I contributed to some of this shit
Debauchery.
that's going on. I'm not going to lie to you. It fucked me up when I seen this. And let me say this: when the one I seen didn't even say nothing. The one I seen didn't even say nothing deep. It just had like the two eyeballs. So off GP, the first 2 seconds, I was like,
Hold up.
I said, Damn, they got BG.
They got him.
They got him.
Pause. They got
I
my
said
man.
either allegedly, they cloned him or they coned him. Pause.
Cloned him or coned him. Pause.
I don't know. BG, man.
Yeah, you can't see either.
Baby
Thick as hell.
gangster. Damn, man. Chopper
don't look like
City.
the old BG
bling,
no more.
bling.
Was he working out? Pause.
What the fuck? That shit was crazy. I'm not gonna go into detail, man.
I'm not either.
Cause I told you, I want people to be on my.
Maybe
podcast.
Maybe it wasn't on purpose.
No,
Let's wait till we see the next.
It might have been a mistake. It might have been.
Yeah.
It might have been just an angle.
Yeah. Maybe it was just an angle.
An angle, but y'all let me know. Let us know in the comments if y'all saw the BG shit. How y'all felt about it? Let us know.
Let us know.
You know what I mean? So we had to follow up to that story. Also, another sidebar. Last week I spoke about E-Money Bags and Big Nose Troy, and I talked very derogatory about their killing. No one said nothing to me. Listen, no one said nothing to me. I want to apologize for being so blunt about it. These are real people, and this is a podcast, and I wasn't being disrespectful to them. They gangsters, so I come from that same world, so we talk kind of from that same vein. But at the same time, I'm reformed. I am trying to push a different agenda. I do push a different agenda. So I went back home and thought about that one personally, and I'm going to say I want to take that back. They was killed violently. Somebody's family was affected by it. And even though they lived a lifestyle, still their family didn't live that lifestyle. So I want to, apologize to the family and friends of E-Money Bags, who I love their music. I love this music. Let me not say this. I'm an E-Money Bags fan. But I was talking just like I was on the corner, and I just want to take that back. There are people who are affected by these deaths, even though these gangsters live these lifestyles. You know what I mean? So I just want to say that sidebar.
Yeah.
On another matter. On another matter.
Get you some.
Social media.
Get you some. We probably got to change the interview up in this bitch.
Energy
Oh
change.
my God! How you open the phone up?
Now
We
we gotta be
real quick.
careful. We gotta be careful. Somebody gotta help her. Make sure she good.
You got that.
Help her out. Help her out. Help her out. Oh Lord, Lord. We are live. Check the chat.
Checking
Chat
it.
with the chat.
We got people in there. We got people in there.
Check the chat.
Hold on, we opening something, man. We need to
We
put
are
this song on
live.
something, man. What's the code for this phone?
Huh?
What's the code for that phone? We need to put a little music on or something.
Nah, we can't play no music.
man.
We gotta. Somebody, you gotta make a song.
That means we got to bring an extra little speaker to
No, it
do
is.
this.
You gotta make a song.
On the table,
Oh, no, it is. No, you gotta make a song. The dude from the show, they made a song strictly for them to do that.
All right, we're going to do that.
Yo, we need a Trife ball song.
Exactly.
Therefore, when we have our ladies in the building, hopefully, Envy, this is what we want to say this, man. We're trying to expand S.STREET Media in all directions.
Ping pause.
Ping pause.
Ping pause.
We try to expand S.STREET Media in all directions. We trying to make things pop. We're going to be bringing what's going on out there, here. We're going to have people with their own shows, people talking their own shit, people bringing their own realities to the motherfucking table. Hopefully we get a Trife Balls show.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Crazy.
I've been thinking while we sitting here.
Crazy, bro.
Let me just say this. I'll be down to executive produce that. I'll be down to executive produce that. If you could do that on a regular basis and be serious about the product and we do what we really do, because I don't like to do no bullshit and waste our time. If we're going to take this to the top, pause, we're going to really do what it does with this, then I am down to executive produce with that. We'll talk off camera, and I'm definitely down to executive produce that. We could do that as a weekly, bi-weekly thing. And that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. You don't know, my man is Goldie over here, man. This dude is Goldie over here. He's the Park Ave Goldie. You don't know my man Trife, man.
What's the numbers?
He's been bringing women to the party since the party been partying, nigga.
The party been partying, baby.
That's a fact, man.
Shout out to all my sisters that been riding all these years.
Let's talk about that, man. Because for the people who may not know what Trife Boss, what some of the things that you do, man. Talk to the people. Let them know your resume, man.
Oh man, once again it's Trife Boss. I just try to have my hand in a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying, besides doing the music. A lot of y'all know me as being an artist. I kind of, fell a little back on that, but I'll be working with other artists, managing them. And of course, y'all know I'm one of the underground strip club kings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm real humble about it. I ain't like a lot of other promoters. I'm real humble about it, you know what I'm saying? But, get you some management. We've been rocking out way before the pandemic, since the big clubs was open, you know what I'm saying? Angels, Cityscapes, all of that, you know what I'm saying? And when things closed down, we just went hard body with the underground, and I really do it for the sisters, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. I don't even look for no money out of it, really nothing, but all these years, it's just like I just try to give an outlet for them to get bread, you know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Get you some Trife.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it a buck with you, man. The reason why I know you do it well, they haven't Me Too'd you.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You've been doing it for a minute.
Yeah.
So it's respect there.
Yeah, you right about that, because I can say they ain't have my name with no type of bullshit like that.
Never been smarted. I see how the women move around you. They treat you with respect. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been around you a lot with that. I see how you move like a king. And let me say this, man, you got cameramen that get Me Too'd in this business.
Right.
So to be around women, that's like a strong part of your thing. And
you know how you said they have respect for me, is that I have respect for them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was always one of them dudes.
That part.
You get what you get.
You get what you get, yeah.
So learn something, fellas. Learn something from your boy Trife.
I was the dude in the hood, you know what I'm saying? I could be out there with 20 dudes every day. They disrespectful as hell to every girl in the hood. Me, I didn't care what you did, you know what I'm saying? Like when you seen Trife, it was like it was a respect thing. I don't care if you was the biggest 304 in the hood, you know what I'm saying?
And we gonna talk about that.
Yeah, it didn't matter to me, you know what I'm saying? Like I respect you, get your bread, you know what I'm saying? If it's an outlet I can help you get money, then hey, let's eat, like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I don't knock nobody for trying to take care of this, yo, you know what I'm saying? I don't judge. I'm not with none of that, you know what I mean? So, it takes me a long way, and the females recognize that, and they just want to be respected and treated with respect, yo, for real, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's really about.
Yo, let me say this, man. I've been knowing you to be doing this for a long time. How is, your relationship life like, being that you be around a lot of women? Do that cause problems?
Yo, let me tell you. At this present moment in time, oh hell no, it's sweet. Shout out to my motherfucking queen. I love you to death, you know what I'm saying? She's ride or die, you know what I'm saying? It's good when you got your partner she understand what you do, you know what I'm saying? When she met me, she knew this what I did. She comes in the party with me. She'll pop up at any of my parties anytime. She always know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So she know, and it's just about, like I said, I respect them, you know what I'm saying? So the same way I respect my sister that I'm doing business with, I'm definitely gonna respect mine. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna violate her, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Word, so it'd be all good. I don't have no problem with that.
That's what's up.
The past, I had that problem before though. They was not understanding the business. Like I tried everything, like bring them around every niche of the business so they could.
Give me a bad. What's an example of a bad situation? Like this, like you don't gotta be specific, but what's a bad situation? You being in a relationship and your woman saying, "Yo, what the," over some shit.
I'm gonna tell you a situation I went through, right? And to the day I laugh about it, but I went through where I had a dancer pregnant with twins. Like this is like this. I was married one time for all the listeners. You know what I'm saying?
Wow!
So this is with my ex. You know what I'm saying? And the rumor went on and she came. I don't know where this came from. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm not even messing with none of the girls. So I'm saying to myself like I don't know where this came from. But if you really want to go this hard and believe whatever you heard, then so be it. And she actually, that's part of the reason why I ain't with her. That's one of the reasons why I left, because I got tired of getting blamed for shit I'm not doing.
Exactly.
And when I'm a straight up nigga, if I did something wrong, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'll handle the weight. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm telling you I ain't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? And you still going hard. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the, you know what? Let me get the hell up out of here, because this shit is stagnating me. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the situations I had. That shit going around.
So
I got twins.
So the chick made up a lie.
She made up a lie. She claimed she heard the story from some other girl. You know what I'm saying? In which I kept trying to say, well, let me meet her. You know what I'm saying? Let me meet her and let's get it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Who this is.
But you know, I think it was a thing of my queen at the time. I feel that it was an insecurity thing on her behalf, and at that time I was moving a lot with that music. That's when I was like state to state, like crazy, like you know what I'm saying. So you know how that get. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like I think she was like insecure, thinking I was doing other stuff when I'm actually handling business. That's all I'm about. Is just my business. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I actually got her involved. Remember, I started. You know. So I started. She got involved. That's part of the main.
She was
reason.
moving too. She was moving too.
And the main reason why she was moving, because I'm like, you know what? Let me put her in the mix at the same time. She could see that I ain't lying to her. She can see for herself what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But that didn't work. I'm gonna tell you how crazy it got, because after she realized I'm not doing nothing there, the music was the problem now.
Because 9 months later, no babies come, no twins come.
Right. So now the music became the problem now, where it came to the point where I was giving the fucking ultimatum. Her or the music. It only took me like 2.5, 3 seconds. I'm like, I had a U-Haul this week.
Wow.
I'm moving everything. You could keep the crib. I'm on the lease. Keep the crib, everything. Only thing I wanted here is my studio equipment. I didn't take no clothes or nothing. Only thing I took was that $20-something thousand I spent that studio equipment. You know what I'm saying?
Sure indeed.
And started from scratch with everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to have nothing from that past that made me think of any of that bullshit I was
contaminated.
Doing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Word. And like right now, this day, she regretted it. Me and her cool this day. We vibe and shit.
That's what's up.
But you know, you can tell she won't say it. She won't say it verbally to me, but you can tell eating her now, like, damn.
Like, pause, I fucked up.
Yeah, I fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker was really being truthful about what the fuck
he was really doing what he said he was doing, and I didn't believe him.
Yep. Word. And I had to get out of it because it was like stagnating, man. I was like fucking up my money, everything. That shit was on my mind going through the shit with her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm the type of person where I'm just about good energy. I could come around and have shit going on. You would never know, because the way I am, I don't want to get that energy nobody else. I want to keep us like this.
That's,
you know what I'm saying?
Good.
But when a person actually seen that, I'm at the job one day and my man walked by like, yo, something ain't right. What's up with you, man? He caught me just zoning out. I'm like, oh shit, no, hell no. You know what I'm saying? No, hell to the nah, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't me. Nigga don't run action. I used to be the one that Black Dr. Phil. It was like he came to me like, yo, what's your problem? What's your problem? You got a problem out there? So you know I had to straighten that up, get up out of that, and get straight like 6 o'clock, 9:15. Know what I mean?
That's it.
Yo, I applaud you for your hustle. You know, let me say this. Most of the people that when I introduce as like my family in this, you are always held in high regard.
Appreciate you. The same here, bro. You know we've been through thick and thin from the beginning, man.
You word of rhymer. Like I can name some people like I respect the grind. Like people we are constantly, never have I seen you off your grind.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And that is respected. A lot of people are like part-time hustlers, man. They on the clock with their hustle. They on the clock with their hustle.
Right.
And there's a different type. There's dudes who live in their hustle, and you're one of them. You know what I mean? Appreciate that. I know there's many products I've seen you behind, pause. Many products I seen behind, whether it be music, whether it be management, whether it be
I ain't naming. I didn't name a little piece of things. You know what I'm saying? I could have went through all that. Like he write the showcases, promotion, marketing, the girls, the music,
even the community stuff.
The community stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got certificates from the New York Congress
the
people.
Statue of Liberty.
The Statue of Liberty. Yeah, I'm into a lot of stuff. The tourism business. I'm in the mix. Like I've hired over hundreds of brothers and sisters that all they know their life was just selling drugs or doing the wrong thing in the hood. Never had a job in their life. Me and a couple of other brothers, shout out to my other brothers who definitely paved the way for people to get jobs, legit jobs, and make good money where you say, I ain't never working a regular 9 to 5. Because we teach you to be independent, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's
so, you know, like, I just like helping people, man. Even when I'm down, I could be in a situation where I really ain't got it and taking my last to help somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Because I believe in karma. You know what I mean? So I always say it come back to me in a however it come back, it's gonna come back in a good way. Definitely. And I appreciate it, you know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about your music though. Because you when I was pushing Honey De Niro's music,
shout out to my sister Honey.
Shout out to Honey De Niro. When we was pushing her music, it was you had also Bo Black,
Bake Man Global,
De Niro, one of the De Niros. Which De Niro was down with y'all? One of the De Niros was part of the circle.
Damn, what's my man name? Slang, what's his name? I forgot the name.
Not Flip De Niro.
Nah,
it was one of the De Niros was down with y'all too.
Cause that came through Rocking Them.
Yeah.
Bo Black and them, yeah.
So I'm gonna say this, y'all had you've been doing music before that. But I just had to say that when I was doing Pushing Honey De Niro shit, you was definitely involved with a lot of stuff that we was doing at that time. Y'all was pushing this group that y'all have.
The Circle.
The Circle. Shout out to everybody that was in the Circle.
Yes.
But I've been around you, and you and Bo Black had a combination of energy, a synergy when it came to performing. That was crazy. I seen you on some Dolo shit where you been with Sadat X, you been with Fred the Godson.
All of Mr. Cheeks.
With Mr. Cheeks.
Everybody, Uncle Murder, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to, I ain't even gonna talk about it, you know what I'm saying? I don't mention names. Shout out to all the people in the business that fucks with me like that too, you know what I'm saying? Just because you don't see me with them, don't think it ain't like that. That's all.
I just recently seen you with Scarlett. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
Let me just say.
Shout out promoting.
Shout out to Scarlett. And shout out to my man Trife Boys. If you don't know who Scarlett, I'm just going to say this.
This is New York.
She came out of nowhere, right? Let me just say this. Come out of nowhere. I never heard of her. But she's everywhere, right?
Yeah.
A picture goes up on the ground. I see Trife Boys in a motherfucking picture. I'm like, holy shit! I had to be posted. I'm like this. I'm like, I don't know what's going on in the Bronx. Here you go. Recently, I'm running through the gram again. This nigga went Fat Joe and Pistol P and them. I'm like, man, I had to be post that one too. I'm like, the God be with everybody.
Shout out to the family. Special shout out to Terror Squad, KAR. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to Miami, Pistol, the whole crew, Trap, Joe, everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Rich, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of y'all. Y'all already know what it is.
So let me ask you, man, before we even go back into the music, Scarlett, how did that happen?
Well, I'm a homework type person. I'll be online just like, I don't know what they call it when you just look at people's shit.
You over there scrolling. You scrolling through.
But when it comes to music shit, I used to do that shit. So, you know, I've been seeing her like doing these freestyles in Philly, wherever she was at, you know what I'm saying, at the time. Yeah, I remember that. I'm like, damn, shorty kind of nice. Even though it was funny stuff she was doing, you know what I'm saying?
Her wig was always sideways.
Yeah, always sideways. So I said to myself, I'm like, yo, you know what? Let me just reach out to her, man. And I went in the DM. Like, yo, sis, you know what I'm saying? I'm really feeling what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? I see you on the come up, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to make it happen. Yo, and I'm willing to help you out in any way possible that I could. Told her what I do, whatever the case may be, things of that nature. One thing led to the next. Then I had girls at her, This Is New York video.
Yep.
My sister was the one that furnished her with all
I remember that one. Yeah.
My sister's the one that provided her with all the furs y'all see on in the videos. You know what I'm saying? And basically just got in the door from there. And from there, it went from other brothers that I grew up with. We not knowing that we both dealing with the same person, and he like, oh, hold up, who the fuck? And he not knowing what, because you know how when it comes to get you some management, a lot of people don't even know that's me.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
That's like your brand,
right?
Even though it's you, it lives alone in itself.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened with my man, them that actually was fully in management with her at the time. You know what I'm saying? They like, yo, who the hell does get you some management going in? Then they mind it like, yo, somebody else trying to snatch
doing
her.
something that
you know
we
what I'm
not
saying?
doing.
Yeah. So then now it come in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Nigga like, yo, your Paulie looking for you, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what, Paulie? Like, yeah, yo, he trying to see what's up with he seen you, he just found out get you some management as you. and they over there working with Scarlett too. He like, yo, y'all need to connect. And that's how we connect. And, you know, one thing led to the next. And I found myself, you know, getting her little first shows and stuff, you know what I'm saying? The first magazine cover thing, all type of shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Getting her in the mix and stuff. But, you know, as time go on, stuff happen, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Respect to the business, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody mad about stuff, you know, but stuff happen like that, you know what I'm saying? And we definitely still wish her the best, and we want to see her blow, you know what I'm saying? Keep that shit popping, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
I'm not going to lie to you, man. You be moving. You be moving. So how did the Terror Squad picture happen?
Well, them niggas I grew up with, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's like, fuck the music shit. Like, half of them niggas I know from the hood, like the streets and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Fat Joe, we hustling each other hood, you know what I'm saying? Went to school together, Morris High School, all type of dumb shit. Everybody getting into trouble together and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like, what happened now as time went on, one of my brothers from my side, Miami, big shout out to Miami, he's like a Terror Squad KR front runner, you know what I'm saying? And right now he's pushing our brother Trap, you know what I'm saying? His music right now and everything, like basically, you know, we all there from the hood, so it's like, hey, we got to start connecting. Like, yo, listen, I got the show. Let's do the grand opening here with y'all on the flyer. We're going to do Trap birthday and video release. Let's just big this shit up and let's basically start supporting each other. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the problem in our hood. Everybody in my hood doing something, yo. You got Terror Squad and them doing something. You got Shy K over here. You got B Love here. You got P here. You got Booba Savage here. You got me here. You got everybody that's doing something, but ain't nobody doing it together. Like, you know what I'm saying? And me, I don't go as hard with the music like I used to, even though I still do. I'm really into trying to make these motherfuckers, y'all niggas need to get together. Let's just take over this motherfucking shit all together. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy.
Yo,
because everybody got some type of pull or some type of leverage or something somehow. You know what I'm saying? We just got to put it together. Yeah.
Put it together.
Yo, the Bronx have a strong fucking MC
presence.
Yeah, it's strong. Y'all are controlling a lot of the game, whether it be Ice Spice to a K-Fly.
Yes.
Y'all are very prominent in right now hip hop.
Yep.
And you know, and so what's crazy is there's not a lot of shit going on in the Bronx. A lot of the shit that the artists from the Bronx be outside of the Bronx.
Yeah,
that's kind of crazy. Like, how you feel about, like, why are we not seeing a strong presence club wise, concert wise in the Bronx when it comes to hip hop? What's stopping that from promoters promoting in the Bronx?
I'm gonna tell you something on that guard. That's something that always a question I always had in my head ever since I had. I don't know if you ever heard of Oze Tavern in the Bronx. It was a spot back in the day that a few years back that was popping off, and I actually went up there because, you know, the people in the Bronx was complaining about me doing all my showcases in Brooklyn. They like, yo, man, you always in Brooklyn, all your shit is in Brooklyn. So I'm like, yo, you know what? Let me move up here. But then when you get up there, it's like, I felt it was a waste. Like, nothing was going on. I kept saying, like, yo, I don't understand. It's like, I'm doing this shit in Brooklyn, and y'all motherfuckers is actually traveling out to the Brooklyn spot to perform. But here it is, I bring it to y'all, and y'all ain't even here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them could have walked to the club. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy shit. I'm right around Mitchell, Patterson,
wow.
Melrose, Jackson, all these hoods right there. Brooke, Willis, you know what I'm saying?
Come downstairs.
Yeah, yo, just come downstairs, come on the street, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I got DJ Kid New DJing, you know what I'm saying? That's my main thing. We rocking out, you know what I'm saying? It's wound up turning to like a regular party, like, because they wasn't coming out. So I don't know, I don't really pinpoint it. Like, a lot of us be saying that shit. When it come to that, we don't know why the fuck that shit don't catch up there in the main borough.
It seems like everyone outsourced outside of the Bronx. And when we throw events, which is mostly in Brooklyn, the majority, it's always a strong Bronx presence. Yeah. Always. Like, they be like, is Brooklyn in the house? Yeah. Is Bronx in the house? Yeah. It'd be a same amount of people.
Bronx, uptown, but definitely.
I noticed that me being around a lot of Bronx promoters, shout out to the Links NYC, brothers like yourself, and I know others that promote, but a lot of times don't really promote in the Bronx. King Lyrical, Chef Bree.
Yeah, hell yeah, all of them, yeah.
It's really hard to get people to come to the Bronx to do hip hop, to do that scene. But everyone leaves the Bronx to do that. All the talent is in the Bronx, though. A lot of the talent is in the Bronx. But I don't.
It's the same thing like with the stripper shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was in Midtown and Brooklyn, it was like, packed every time motherfucking a nigga did a party. You know what I'm saying? But the Bronx was always different. And the crazy shit again, majority of the girls was from uptown. So I just wasn't getting it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be saying, is it because we the highest in poverty? and the most bullshit be going on in the Bronx right now? And motherfuckers really don't want to party up there?
I think people are, and I'm going to say this promoter-wise, a lot of people are scared of the Bronx. A lot of people are scared of the Bronx. I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of people have a fear. And know what's crazy? We did the block work joint in the Bronx. It was... It was big spot. Yeah. It was dope. It was dope. Yeah. And I'm going to say this. I'm from Brooklyn, but my mom's live in the Bronx. I don't feel that energy that a lot of people feel when it comes to the Bronx. I think Bronx and Brooklyn is kind of similar. So if you've been outside in Brooklyn, then going outside in the Bronx ain't crazy. If you've been outside in the Bronx, going to Brooklyn is not crazy. It's it's regular, degular shit. But that's just something I always thought about. Like, why don't be more parties going up? Yeah, Bronx started this shit, and it seems like people are scared to party in the Bronx. We need more Bronx parties, man. Y'all hear me talking? Yes. All my Bronx promoters, man. Let's start bringing these parties uptown, man.
Well, I'm back in the Bronx. Tuesdays, $2 Tuesdays. I'm trying to bring the party scene all the way back. $2 Tuesdays at RSL Dream Restaurant Lounge on the Grand Concourse. All of y'all remember the old Sam's they used to be rocking back in the days.
All right.
The RSL, the new spot there is a nice, beautiful spot. We got $2 Tuesdays popping off, $2 taco, $2 drinks. You know what I'm saying? $2 hookahs going on.
Gonna be chicks in there?
It's the after work type shit. You know what I'm saying? The dances do be popping out, but they don't be on dance.
This is a non.
Right.
Because you do different types of things.
Right.
So this is not one of those.
Nah, it ain't one of those. So even though it turned up, because the last time it turned, the dancers they still turned up.
So you
in regular clothes, so you know how that goes.
So you doing the after work shit?
The after work shit starts at 5 o'clock. It's free all the way to 10 o'clock. After 10, it turned to $20. You know what I'm saying? But it's a nice, definitely good look, good drinks, good food. You know what I'm saying? Bottle prices is cheap, $125 for bottle for all the bottle buyers. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful girls. You know what I'm saying?
What for the people who may not know, if they never been to a Trife party before, describe the energy of a Trife party, man. What should a person expect when they go to anything that Trife is doing?
Well, first of all, you always going to feel family orientated at my parties, you know what I'm saying? Because majority of my team that work with me, even like the guests that come, you know what I'm saying? Everybody kind of know each other, so you're always going to feel kind of comfortable, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I got the dancers like fucking with my shit. They don't feel like they got to watch all the, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas is creeps. You You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Niggas is creeps. You know what I'm saying? So when you come to my event, it's like, yo, damn, this nigga Trife got majority of his niggas is in here like me. You know what I'm saying? So I like to my crowd. I like to. They gotta have the same type of energy like me. And if any of y'all know me, I'm like an energetic person. I like to make you laugh. I like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? I want you to feel comfortable. So majority of my team is the same way. You know what I'm saying? Even when it come down to the girls, you might catch them serious as hell, but catch them my party, they acting silly. You might catch them serious as hell, but catch them my party, they acting silly as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I even get caught like that. As much as I walk around, like, you know,
looking serious.
Yeah, but I get in the party. You know what I'm saying? They'll see a silly side of me that, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this motherfucker's a clown on the low, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. It's like, it's a good feeling, it's a good vibe, you know what I'm saying? You know, just good people there, man, enjoying themselves, you know what I'm saying? Where there'll never be no negative shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably the only promoter all the years I've been doing is there's never, not once have males get into any type of shit in my fight. I mean, in my party, you know what I'm saying? And I was specific on that on saying males. I didn't say females because
you already know how to give it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, and I mean, I could count that on one hand too with the females, but you know, females sometimes you know they get out of you know how that is.
Yeah.
But you know, other spots don't shit be popping off with niggas. Man, that ain't never happened in none of my events. You know what I'm saying? Never. I can't really remember the amount of arguments that I probably had to break up with dudes arguing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
About
People
nothing.
be handling the situations themselves, and next thing you know, they back to regular. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you know, I got a reputation for that. No fights breaking out in my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Very important. Very important.
You know what I'm saying? And I got that reputation whether I hire security or me and my man are doing security myself. Do you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I'll tell my security, if any of y'all watching right now that I paid, all the big guys that I paid, I always tell myself, man, I'm security for y'all. Because at the end of the day, if one of them niggas come to the door that don't respect y'all, but the only person they is going to respect is me, you know what I'm saying? I got to come to the door and secure your asses too.
That's it. They coming back to get you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That actually happened to me before. I just told the story to someone. Two dudes at one of our first big parties had a fight, and during this fight, the security went and got me. And he was, let me say this, he was security from Cats. Big black Negro. You know, and I'm going to say this.
Black Negro.
Teddy bear guy. Pause. Teddy bear guy, though. You know what I mean? But just a huge dude, like, pause.
That's because security from them clubs is, they not like security that do like the hood clubs. It's different.
Sure indeed.
So when you
Big
catch them in them, like you catch them security that's like working Sapphire, this old high class gentleman club, right? They tough as shit. But put that nigga in a hood party, he gonna be how you just said, nervous as hell. Like, what the fuck? But now you got a bunch of niggas that don't give a fuck about nothing you talking about, nigga. We'll close this down.
Facts.
So the first thing they gonna see is with math at. With the promoter, like, you know what I'm saying? We need somebody who can control it because we can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Name on the bill.
Yeah, who name is on the bill? Let them handle it because these guys ain't gonna listen to me.
That's crazy, man. Like, security is a lot of security is just you put the right suit on.
Yeah, it's the aesthetic of it.
They're tall.
Yep.
Brolic, heavy set, whatever. They're the guys that couldn't make the football team. You know what I mean? They're the guys that didn't advance to college football or whatever.
Yep.
They're the guys that they still eating a lot of McDonald's, White Castles, Burger Kings, and stuff like that. And they play video games. And when they come out on Friday night, they throw on their security uniform and they just put a serious face on. Serious face, that's all.
Yep.
And they just hope that their size and their intimidating
shit
face
works.
is gonna work.
Yep.
It's like putting
That's it.
It's like putting dog on premises on the front of your door.
You know you ain't
and there's no dog there.
Facts.
I done broke into a lot of cribs as a kid.
Ain't had no dog, but a whole bunch of beware the dog signs.
Beware the dog, man.
The dog,
know what the beware the dog means? The key is under the rug.
It's in a flower pot.
Yeah, that's what that means. That's what that means.
That's what that means.
I got a chihuahua in here.
You know what I mean? Bring some Chinese food with you.
Word.
You know what I mean? Just in case Pete acting tough.
That's it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But yeah,
So yeah, it's just a good vibe of the parties.
That's so a Trife Balls party. You gonna vibe out. You gonna chill. I'm not gonna lie to you. You be having the baller type dudes at your shit too. They popping bottles, man.
But yeah, they only come out once in a while, man.
Yeah.
And if y'all listen, y'all know I don't bite my tongue. Y'all motherfuckers is getting tired in the mosquito pussy lately, man. What's going on, man? Stop acting like that, man.
Yo, let me say this. A lot of people was in the bubble of the pandemic.
Yes.
And during the bubble of the pandemic, the bubble bath was bubbling. And you know, a lot of things moves was being made on that bubble. Money was being exchanged in that bubble.
Yep.
And when that bubble popped,
it's over now.
Man, dudes who had kilos had 8 balls. Dudes
that had pounds had apes.
That's a fact. Dudes who had Limelight on Smash barely got their living room filled. You know what I mean? A lot of exchanges was happening on the bubble. Let me just say this. I lost a lot of money in Bitcoin.
Yes.
Bitcoin, by the time I jumped into Bitcoin, the bubble was in full flex. Next thing you know, a couple of months later, I had to pull my money out. I had 1,400, pulled out 7. They got me, guys.
Damn.
They got me. Fuck Bitcoin. Fuck Shanubi. Fuck all them shits, man. If anybody comes around me with an NFT, they're gonna get TKO'd. Facts. Don't come around me when I come computer shit. I don't give a fuck what you doing and motherfucking what they call that, the metaverse. I don't give a fuck if you on Sims and you got a family. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck.
You got your secretary pregnant.
That's a fact. I don't give a fuck what y'all doing in the metaverse, man. I don't give a fuck you next to Snoop Doggy Dogg crib. You know what I mean? And this is the funny shit. These motherfuckers are acting they really know Snoop Doggy Dogg. They're like, yo, my house is right next to his.
Yo,
nigga, it is a voice on her headset. Where the fuck you at?
Word, yo.
Australia?
Nowhere near that motherfucker.
Nigga ain't coming.
And I also want to say, I can't really get with it, and for some reason I just can't really respect the buying the blue chip, the blue star thing, whatever, the blue check.
Oh,
like they letting the people buy, and everybody got a blue check now. Like, what the hell?
Oh shit! So now that's crazy. That goes into one of our topics, and the topics is to social media or not to social media. That is the question, and the blue check is definitely a great way to start this. People buying blue checks.
Yes.
Man, I'm just gonna say this. Shout out to whoever on Instagram.
For real.
Anybody on Instagram?
It's for the viral.
Let me go to the other side. You gotta go to the other side for this. We go to the other side.
Yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo.
That's what
yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Yo. This man, what the rock is cooking.
Hey yo.
I got a few out of.
Talk to him, Trife.
Man, I know some of the
Talk to him, Trife.
But you know, I'm gonna say what I say.
Talk to him, Trife. Talk to him, Trife.
But I do have some favorites. You know what I'm saying? They just been ride or die with me since day one, and I just love them to death. You know what I'm saying? Those are my sisters. These girls, they actually got they personal. They know the wife. You know what I'm saying? They'll hit like, yo, what your wife doing? Shit like that type shit. But shout out to Envy. Shout out to Pressure. Shout out to Nia. Shout out to Winter. You know what I'm saying? If I miss anybody else, it's a few more, but them 4 right there, just like they always Always riding, yo. Know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. You heard?
Yo, shout out to my man Trife Boss Harem. Shout out to, let me say this, man. Shout out to any black man that could be around multiple women and be chill.
Good.
And be chill. And let me just say this, man. A lot of niggas act ignorant around pretty women.
No willpower, no self-control.
You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is, dudes want to become something they're not. They want to start, you know, flexing. They want to start pulling out money. Now everybody's a ball. Everybody balling. Pause. Big pause.
Big pause.
You heard?
Let me drop a jewel on them guys too, real quick, right? I know all of y'all haven't been incarcerated before, but it's a big percentage of brothers that's out here right now, balling and all type of whatever, business is going on, you know what I'm saying, that did time, right? And they have no self-control. We talking about the women. This is something that I always say, especially your brothers been locked up. I did 12 years.
Facts.
I did 12 years with nothing to occupy my mind and no pussy. With nothing to occupy my mind and didn't think about, you know what I'm saying, damn, I'm thirsty. I just had control, like, fuck it.
That's a fact.
I can't get it. I ain't got nothing to occupy my mind to have me not, like, damn, but somehow I was able to control it. Why the hell I can't come out here in this free society, you know what I'm saying, with everything to occupy my mind and control myself around pussy?
That's a fact. And
so for all your brothers who did that up north, what's the problem you be able to do that shit out here? I don't get it.
Yo, know what it is, man? I think that people need boundaries. A lot of people who go to prison need those boundaries. They cannot keep those boundaries by themselves. Let me give you an example. I know people who are like model prisoners, model convicts. They are teaching classes in the joint. They getting their degrees. You know, they're helping other convicts do whatever they do, try to get their life together. You know, helping them learn business, all this stuff, and then get in the free world, and they are not the same people. Yeah. I got an example. I'm not going to go into detail because I've been in different prisons. I've been in Collins. I've been in Wallkill. I've been in Washington. You know, people who know. But one of my peoples, man, he was a person in a religion that ran the religion in prison. Like, he ran the religion, that religion. Like, when you had to sign up for that shit, he's the guy that come, pause. He's the dude that pull up, and you got to go see him to do whatever. Like, he was that nigga, that person. If he see you doing some wild shit, the brother will approach you about it like, your brother, I thought you was like in the Nation of Gods and Earths. You really indulging in shit like that? Like, he one of them niggas. A part of stuff. He's one of them brothers. So, it's crazy. Even in my going home, it like he really was like drilling shit into my brain. Pause. He really was really kicking with me like, yo, God, you know, you got to stay focused. You know, I bang, bang, bang. I already know you on point and all that shit. No lie to you. Maybe 2 or 3 years me being home. He went home before me. He went home. I remember probably maybe 4 months before me, maybe 6 months before me, and I remember that day, and he was nervous as shit, and I didn't really get that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, and now I see other people like that, but at that point in time, I didn't really understand the being nervous about going home. Like, I swim in any waters. I'm that type of dude. So like, wherever you put me at, I'm gonna survive. So when people like, yo, he was nervous on going home. Make a long story short, I seen him maybe 2 or 3 years in me being home. And at 14th Street, he was homeless. He was begging for money, not for me. I observed him without him noticing me, right? And even when he noticed, I didn't not even notice me. I went up to him. Matter of fact, well, this is like my bro. So I went up to him and I'm like, yo, God, peace, God. And he looked at me like he didn't even know me, first of all. But he reacted. He talked. No, we talked. But the look that he looked at me, like, it was almost like I don't know what the fuck is going on with me. Like, and it was just crazy. Like, and no lie to you, I said, yo, if you need some help, whatever, take my, I forgot what I gave him something, whatever. No lie to you, it was when I first came home. So I think I was like in college at the time, or, I think I was in college at that time, or I might have my studio at the time. But I definitely tried to, I gave him bread, but I tried something I tried. And, it was crazy, man. It was just like a lot of brothers, who they are in prison, it's hard to be that person in real life.
Yep, you're right. I know a brother like that too. He did 30 years. But the thing with him though, up north, he was like, when I say he was sharp, he was the one you went to. He knew everything. Like when it comes to knowledge, he knew everything. But one thing he didn't do in there is something I always did though. He never kept up with like what was going on at that present moment in time. I was the type of person where I had subscription to like all the magazines that let me know what's going on right then. Like I knew how to work the internet before I came home.
That's a fact. Me
you know
too.
what I'm saying? But him, when I seen him, he was just like that. I seen him downtown Brooklyn and he was lost. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this damn man. And like even all the knowledge that he knew up there, that wasn't even there. Like he's so lost and he didn't know what to do out here. It's like he didn't even know that no more. Like
my man was in the Nation of Islam, and he was the big boy. He's the one that organized everything. There was no person above him. He ran the Nation of Islam at my spot, and and he was one of the guys. And we used to joke on him: bow tie, white shirt, all day. All day, with the Farrakhan's. You know, there's two types of waves. If you know what I never had waves really officially. I had half-ass waves. Right. But I never had, it took me my last years in prison to finally get waves, and I lost my hair 4 years later. So I was mad, but I could at least say I had waves. I had waves. It might have been only for my time in prison for a little bit, but I had waves. But my man there's two types of waves. There's the normal waves, and then there's Farrakhan waves. Farrakhan waves is AKA the Raekwons. And that's these ones. Very few people do these. It's usually these. These is the Farrakhan's, the Raekwons. That's the only two people I know who really rock those like that. And my man had those. He had the Farrakhan's. He looked like Farrakhan. No lie to you. Like that's how much he was. And pause. He was glowing. You know when the nigga on right, like he doing all the eating the right foods. He's on all that shit that the NOI really teach. It's really some real shit. If you don't, even if you're not into that shit, for the people who would do change, it cleans up their system mentally, physically. But in the real world, you know, I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna say I don't know what happened. Yeah. But I would think that a person of that aware of a person with knowledge like that will succeed in the free world. So that's crazy. But social media or not to social media, and what I mean by that is like, you know, we waste a lot of time on social media. If it wasn't for business, I wouldn't be on social media. True. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's true. I wouldn't even fuck with social media. So what we was talking about earlier, off camera, was that social media this is what happened. And I gotta keep it real. Woody came into the office today. Woody came into the man on the couch back there. Turn the mic towards you. Gonna pause the audio device. He speaks. Turn the audio device to you.
Yes, sir.
The guard came in here talking about COVID. And we're not gonna. Matter of fact, we're gonna take that out. He started talking about stuff, right? And we like, yo, boy, Don't come in here with that scared business. You know what I mean? It was like a belly scene. it was DMX and the dread.
Yo.
I'm like, yo, don't come in here with that scared business, man. People like us live off the business of interacting with other people.
That's a
Exactly.
fact.
Don't scare the energy.
That's right.
So that's where it started from. And what I was saying to him was like, back in the days, people was dying from other stuff, right? People was dying from like real shit, right? But since it wasn't on social media and you had to be in front of a TV, the radio, or a magazine to know what was going on. If you wasn't a person who was a reader, if you wasn't a person who watched the news, if you was a person who really didn't give a fuck about what was going on in real life, you didn't know what was going on. So it wasn't a mass type of fear thing going on. Now, you in a room, think of social media like being in the movie theaters and somebody pulling out a hammer and shooting and everybody's running for 2 exits. That's social media now, meaning that once they throw something up and that shit go viral, everybody react. It's like automatic. And back in the days without social media, it wasn't that. You know what I mean? Like you had to be Michael Jackson to be in everybody's conversation.
Exactly.
If you wasn't Martin Luther King, Michael Jackson, Prince, you know what I mean? If you wasn't Felicia Rashad, if you wasn't Lisa Bonet,
Bill Cosby,
you wasn't in everybody's conversation, man.
At all.
You know what I mean? You had to be somebody who made it to the magazine, the radio, television, and the barbershop conversation.
Yep.
exactly.
And very few people was of that stature. You know what I mean? So it's crazy now, like social media could blow something up immediately. How y'all feel about social media? To social media or not social media? How y'all feel about that?
I mean, I'm like you, because I use it for business, so it's like, if I couldn't do no business on it, I wouldn't have been on there either, so, I don't know, it's hard to say, it's social media.
Social media.
Yeah,
Social media.
I have to, because I need it for the business, social media.
That's the only part, right?
Yep.
Facts. It's all about,
Yeah.
that's all about business. You know what I'm saying? That's how I use it to show art and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Or to promote your business.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yo, you got point the audio device more towards you.
Got
Yeah,
you.
directly. So let me say this: Woody is getting is new to social media in the aspect of like in the advertisement, campaigning his shit, pushing his shit. What do you find complex, or how do you feel about you having to step into this social media world now and be more active in it now?
Well, it feels like I'm, my hand is being forced. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too keen into the whole, to the whole internet stuff. I'm learning now, and I'm learning the social media ways, so I could, promote better. Promote myself, promote the S.STREET media, and anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
How out of the 7 days, how many days you're promoting?
No lies, man. Like 2 or 3.
I'm gonna say this for a person who do business, and God could probably vouch. This is a daily thing. It's a daily thing. Your brand. This is real talk. You could promote your shit every day for like 5 years, right? And your shit be bubbling. And you stop for a month. Your shit may be not relevant no more.
Right.
That's how social media. When you think about social media, everything is on fast pace. People drop albums. You can't drop an album every 5 years. You gotta drop an album every 3 quarterly.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I mean? You gotta advertise. Some people do once a day. In reality, the people that like McDonald's is probably on there probably like 4 or 5 times a day. Like this, constantly. They constantly pushing their product. And so it is for a person who's unknown, you really got to get into that algorithm, you gotta attack it.
You gotta attack it.
You gotta attack it. The algorithm is no one's friend.
Now I want to ask you a question because you're really good at this. So now, is there any base time that is good to post up? Is there like after 5 o'clock when people are home, or during the daytime?
That plays a part.
Okay,
That plays a part.
What I'm. Yeah, that's what I'm
going to
trying
say
to
this.
learn.
And then there's no one right answer to that.
Okay.
But I'm going to say this though. Know your audience, because everybody's audience is different. Example, if you're catering to the elderly, right, then a morning dropping your shit the night before you go to sleep, the night before, like that evening that you're going to go to sleep, you drop it before you go to sleep, and more likely a person is going to react to it during the morning. You know, that is for an elderly population. That's also good for kids too, because our kids go to school.
Right.
For a person like the entrepreneurs, you may want to do the 9 o'clock to 12. Because 9 to 12 is like entrepreneur hours. People will be up to 4, 5, 6 in the morning, so they're not waking up stupid early like the elderly and the young people that gotta go to school. You waking up between 9, 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. If you're focusing on like, I'm gonna say a good time to advertise is 9, I'm gonna say 6 to 9. 6 to 9 is a good time because a lot of people work late night. And you want to set up the 12 to 8 people with content. There's a lot of people who are on their phones between 12 and 8. I find out if you really popping, like let's say like, I'm not going to say the young, I'm not going to say 21 down, 21 up. If you really popping 21 up, the best time is usually like about 11 p.m.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of people who work 21 and over. Most people are a lot of people who work that shift. That's a shift.
Yeah,
That's a shift.
Right.
There's people who, you know, we so used to the 9 to 5, but there's people who really live 12 to 8.
Yeah, that vampire life.
Yeah, they live on a total opposite side of what we're on.
And they on social media too. So you already know.
So you might, if you, so that's a good time to feed them also.
We got you.
So yeah, it's different. It depends on how you, what your audience is. I'm gonna say that. But I'm gonna say this though. Advertisement on social media. Make sure you do your captions, because you're a person that be fighting the caption. You can't fight the caption. If I was you, just have the different types of things that you post. The different types of things that you post. Write a good caption, a great caption, and then just repost. Just copy and paste to different stuff that you're doing. If it's this type of thing, you already did it before. So just copy and paste your caption. You know, your hashtag wise, you're gonna use the same hashtag. So just copy and paste your hashtags, man.
Well, I appreciate the internet 101. That's excellent.
It's very important to business.
Definitely.
No, for sure. I get it now.
So
I will get better.
We about to close out, man.
All right.
Closing time.
It's always a great moment at the Hangout. Yo, shout out to Envy. Shout out to the guard Trife boss.
Yes,
we'll be
You know
back.
what I mean, for coming through.
We'll be back.
We gotta put you in the schedule, brother.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
that we gotta get
Yeah, we got to.
a Trife boss show.
Yes.
We need that type of energy twice a month at least, no less than twice a month.
I allow it.
Yeah,
I allow it.
because Trife be busy. Trife be moving around. So we don't want to have no
jam
pressure
him
on
up. Yeah.
But I think that
about to move right after this.
bi-weekly gives us enough time to push the product, advertise it. If we do a weekly, it might become oversaturated with marketing it. But if you do it bi-weekly, then we have 2 weeks to push one episode, and that gives us we want our numbers to look crazy. We're not doing this for fun.
Nope. Right.
We're doing this for a reason.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's rhyme and reason to everything that we're doing. So I think we're going to talk behind scenes. I'm seeing something crazy. Him and Bo Black had something crazy.
Yo, we was just talking about that.
We was in the pink room back then.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there was a party, music playing.
Yep.
I can't even talk about it. It was kind of crazy. No, the building is. This is during the pandemic, and I don't want the building to know what we was doing during the pandemic. I'm going to say this. You know, we be on some mob shit. We be on some mafia shit. The party is where the party at.
That's where it's at.
The party where it's the party at. If the email didn't come to you, the email didn't drop. If they didn't give you a call, you wasn't invited.
Not at all.
You wasn't invited.
Not at all.
You know what I mean? And if you was trying to sneak into the party, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, it did happen one time. We had a couple of Caucasian people, our Caucasian brothers and sisters that we didn't know, try to come into our party, and I'm not gonna lie, we thought it was the police. And I refused to let them in. I said, they're going to have to pull out the badges before y'all got in. And so it was crazy, man. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Crazy.
Envy is back.
Crazy Envy.
Yo.
Peekaboo.
Expect a lot. Expect a lot.
Peekaboo.
It's going down.
Going down up in here.
Young jock shit, Paul. It's
Keep up
going
with
down.
Envy. Keep up with Envy.
Hey.
Get you some.
We about to work.
Get you
Get you some management.
Envy gonna be my co-host.
Yo,
Be the perfect co-host.
Yo,
we got contracts for you.
I'm seeing flyers.
Yeah, we got something.
I'm seeing live shows, live.
I'm seeing motherfucking Envy.
Yo,
keep up with Envy.
It's going to be crazy. You know what's crazy? Because we got the live next week. We're doing S.STREET Media live with an audience and everything. Let me say this: we have one guest. Our one guest is Jay Bread. For our show, because this show we're going to have guests.
Yeah.
Trife is, you already,
what?
You're already going to be on the show. I think, we on the plug got you for the 23rd. Because you had advertised the 25th. And I was like, yo, that's the wrong day.
What time?
No, it's the same day.
No, you said
the 23rd, we're doing S.STREET Media Live.
Yeah,
that's where live. It's 5 separate shows doing their live show, live audience and all that. And you're a guest, if I'm not mistaken.
We the plug.
Plug, man.
Well, that's gonna be at here.
Nah, we're gonna do that. We probably do that on Hancock.
Yeah.
But no, I was gonna say, because you could have been our guest,
and
we could have kind of went. That could have.
We're gonna
I don't know.
Be the interlude.
I don't know.
Oh
yeah.
This one's a little different. I don't.
Okay,
yeah.
So we might. So. You might be seeing.
But then again, I got no. So
this is what it is. But this is what it is. What I told her to bring everyone to bring 2 guests that are live, because we want. It's going to be an audience, so we want everyone to advertise. We want. So we're going to make it. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy regardless.
That whole night going to be crazy.
Yo, everybody, shout out where the people can find you at. If they want to contact you, or they want to communicate with you, tell where they can find you at.
You can find me, Get You Some Management. That's GETCHUSUM management. The word management. The personal page is your Blackfield Jackson. Envy, where can they find you on Instagram?
My ass is around the corner.
Around the corner. Y'all can find Envy right here.
Corner.
Y'all can find her right here.
Aye, right there. That's what we found.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what we find.
You know what I'm saying?
Envy, yo, talk to her. Where they can find you at on the ground?
Keeping up with Envy. Keeping up. WIT_ENVY. Keep up.
Keep up with her.
Keep up with
and
her.
come get you something, man.
That's a fact. And yo, we still got people in the room too.
Book now, know what I'm saying? Book now. Serious inquiries only, you know what I'm saying?
That nigga Devin
We got that dollar. I'm promoting right now. Book now.
Where they can find you at, God?
They can find me on Instagram, your Blackfield Jackson. The company page is Get You Some management. New York After Dark. Parked on Park. You know what I'm saying? Freeway tours. I got all type of shit going on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Catch him outside.
Catch me outside.
That's a fact. Hey, yo, Ro, where they can find you at?
Yo, y'all can catch me on Instagram at Get Fed Records. You catch me on Facebook at Get Fetty. And when I'm not on there, I'm on here. The Hangout, definitely.
Hey, yo, Spades, a.k.a. the man on the couch, where they can find you at?
What's going on, baby? Listen, you can catch me on Instagram at Woody Wood from the group home.
Hey, yo.
From the group home.
As I said, that's the Puerto Rican Ed Sullivan. You know what I mean? No, part of it's the Puerto Rican Ed McMahon. I keep fucking that up, man. That's the Puerto Rican Ed
funny
McMahon.
looking.
Nah, I keep fucking that up. That's my bad. It's the Ed part. It's the Ed part. Yo, you can find me on Style by Poverty. You can find me on S.STREET Media, S_street_media. You can follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to the page.
Yes.
Like,
Subscribe.
comment.
Please
Like,
comment.
and subscribe.
Yes.
Comment, subscribe.
Make sure you do that. Don't be a ghost follower, a.k.a. a ghost rider, a Nicolas Cage ass motherfucker. Motherfucking follow. It's easy. Hit the subscribe.
Right there.
Get notified.
Yes, sir.
Follow me.
And then you can catch us again next week.
Follow me.
You might see somebody like Envy on the YouTube channel and
you know what I'm saying?
See on the next one, you're gonna see this.
We going viral.
They said OnlyFans what?
Only-
You don't need no OnlyFans.
That's right. We got the Hangout, baby.
We got the Hangout.
Tap in, definitely.
Yo, it is real, man. I appreciate everyone who's tapped in with us,
Yes.
who hung out with us. I am Mathematics.
Yeah.
And I am Rod, a.k.a. Get Fetty.
And we are
The Hangout.
Peace.